What's up everybody? I'm down here in Porto, in Portugal. Quite a stunning vista right now, but that's not what I want to talk about. The other day, about 48 hours ago, Emma and I were robbed. So we actually went surfing, and this was the climax of a series of unfortunate events, basically a travel horror story over the previous 24 hours. We came back to the car after I was surfing and found a window smashed, and found all our stuff had been taken, including passports, cameras, laptops, probably a total of about $20,000 worth of stuff. So I wish this wasn't clickbait. I haven't shot anything really for the last 2 days, just trying to like process it. Emma and I are just sort of chatting and being there for each other and doing all that sort of stuff, also visiting the embassy and doing all this sort of stuff. Luckily I've still got my phone. Emma's probably a little bit worse off in that she lost all her gear. My gear was obviously quite expensive with the cameras and stuff, but you know, I think the positives with this sort of situation are that we are okay physically, and we've got each other, and you know, we weren't hurt, we weren't there when it took place, so nothing happened. But you know, some things have come to mind throughout this sort of ordeal, and it's taken me about 48 hours to get to this position of looking for those positives. You know, I've gone through little tantrums and all the rest of it, and swearing and all the rest of it, and wishing the worst on these people, but it's very hard to have empathy during these circumstances. It's very hard to have empathy for the other people involved, you know, the people who decided to break into our car and take our stuff. And I sort of said to Emma today, I said, look, imagine what sort of life that is, in that they have to actually live a life that involves breaking into people's cars or breaking into their homes and actually stealing their stuff. Because in the end, money for us, it's just numbers in a bank account. You know, it's really not that important, and things can be replaced. Some of the things can't be replaced, like the photos from the whole trip, and you know, some special things that Emma had, some special tokens and all these different things. But in the end, you know, those material things are really not what's most important in this sort of situation. So in situations like this, I think one of the best things we can do is to do our best to actually send love to our oppressors, to send love to people who are challenging us and putting us in challenging circumstances. And that's really hard for me to say. I don't know if I mean it yet, but certainly I will. And you know, I'm trying to take away from this what good is going to come out of this, because something good will come out of it. I think everything happens for a reason. You know, Mum has always said that everything happens for a reason, and I think we have to take responsibility for what manifests in our lives and the experiences we have. So you know, I'm starting to identify what you know we did, or what I did, to actually bring this into my life, and how I can spin it into a positive circumstance. So that's why I thought I'd shoot this video, to just sort of get it off my chest. This is the reason I haven't shot any videos or anything lately. A lot of the posts are still going ahead on social, so that's all good. Like, Tim's looking after that. Thank you, Tim. So yeah, hey, if you wanna, we're just sort of trying to get out of Portugal right now. Not that we hate the country, would never blame the country. We just kind of want to leave and get to Spain and France and all that sort of stuff. But hey, if you want to take the sting off this, one of the best things that I think that I've done so far to negate any sort of huge negatives out of this in terms of lost memories and stuff is make videos. So if you do want to like show me a thumbs up support, I would love for you to jump over to the YouTube channel and just subscribe or like a few videos, just watch a few videos, whatever you want to do, because that will take the sting out of it. I'll probably shoot some sort of video going into more detail on what actually happened and all that sort of stuff. Right now though, we're just trying to chill, get our lives together. We're going to drive like 6 hours tomorrow, just logistical stuff in getting back and getting passports and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Martha Washington, I think it was, said, our happiness does not depend on circumstance, but rather our disposition. Something along those lines. And I think now more than ever in this sort of situation, that comment, that philosophy is highlighted for me. I'm trying to live by it. It's really hard to do that. It's taken me 48 hours to relax and be in a place where I can actually talk about this. It just sucks. In one of these situations, it just sucks. But, you know, look at this. This is really what's most important. Our experiential experiences, our experiences. You know, this is lucky. I'm lucky to be here. So, and we're lucky to be alive and together and looking after each other and all that sort of stuff. So, sending a lot of love so that hopefully we can have a more relaxed, calm rest of the trip. Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.